Good day, mates, and everybody out there in YouTube land. Hey, it's George again from the Elvis Final Guy channel with a new hat today. It's not really new, but I figured I'd switch it up. I'm only changing hats, so this is this hat for this video. Hey, I got some cool stuff yesterday. Jeff, check this video out. Don't shut it off because of the crazy hat. I know this hat aggravates people. But hey, yeah, I've talked about my love of K-tel collections, compilations. Man, I found the mother lode yesterday. I go to my local record store, and they just had a bunch of cool stuff. And then on top of that, I had a bunch of K-tel stuff. And I'm like, what? So here I go, a big cassette haul. They bought a bunch of cassettes, and man, they were all great. And they were 25 cents a piece. I'll just go ahead and get started. I hope this video isn't too long, but if it is, hey, keep watching. So I got some kitty stuff. Chipmunk Rock, still sealed. It is a gatefold. It's got Betty Davis's Eyes, Jesse's Girl, Take a Chance on Me, Hit Me With Your Best Shot, Leader of the Pack, Queen of Hearts, Whip It, Heartbreaker, Hold On Tight, and Losing You. It is on RCA from 1982. Pretty cool. Here goes the man card. That's right. Cabbage Patch Kids. Cabbage Patch Kids. 1984. 10 original Cabbage Patch songs. Cabbage Patch theme, Babyland, yeah, whatever. This is the start of the this is some of the compilations. This isn't a K-tel. This is on this is a Cadence, which is pretty much all the artists that was on Cadence. They are later reissues, though, on Barnaby Records. But these were issued originally on Cadence Records. But this one's really cool. It's got Mr. Sandman by the Chordettes, Wake Up Little Susie by Everly Brothers, Claudette by the Everly Brothers, Eddie Hodges, Johnny Tillotson. It's got Bird Dog by the Everly Brothers. Link Ray, The Swag. That is volume 2. That's the track listing. And here's volume 1. That's right. Not in order. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. This one is really, really cool because look at that track listing right there. That's right. Zorro, the theme to Zorro by the Chordettes. How awesome is that? It also has When Will I Be Loved by the Everly Brothers. It Keeps Right On a Hurtin' by Johnny Tillotson. Just a great bunch of songs. Bye Bye Love by the Everly Brothers. And Rumble by Link Ray. This is the singles, The Carpenters, 1969 and 1973. Every time I find this record, it's in really bad shape. But this one is pretty decent. It's got some issues, but I mean, I paid 49 cents for this, and the vinyl is nice. It's actually complete. It's the inner sleeve on the Carpenter's A&M label. And this comes with the book. Of course, it didn't want to come out of the sleeve. This came with it originally. It's got just a little, it's got a write up on the Carpenters. And if you were to take off the front and back cover, it is a pull out basically of Karen and her brother. And it's got all the lyrics and a write up of each song. It's really cool. I mean, I don't listen to the Carpenters every day, but I can definitely put on this album and listen to it. I mean, we've only just begun. Top of the World, Ticket to Ride, Superstar. Just, they were great singer-songwriters, and, you know, you can't deny Karen Carpenter's beautiful voice. This was really cool addition to my soundtrack collection. The Deep. Of course, it's a movie that's based off of a novel by Peter Benchley. We all know who that is. Jaws fame. And check this out. This is awesome. On blue vinyl. The Casablanca label. It does have the original Casablanca inner sleeve. Was really happy to find this. Never Surrender by Triumph. This is on RCA Records, 1983. Does have the Triumph inner sleeve, lyrics, and that awesome Triumph label. I used to have this in one of my collections a long time ago, and I really love this album. The World of Fantasy, A Minor Prelude, Battle Cry, Overture, Never Surrender, When the Lights Go Down, one of the greatest songs on this album, Writing on the Wall. I mean, the whole album's just great. This is really cool, too. It's got a little bit of damage on the sleeve, some water damage in the lower corner, but other than that, this is a Nautilus Super Disc of 6 pieces of 8, and it is very, very nice. It's from 1978. Another great addition. I've never owned this on vinyl, but I love, love, love this album. Who doesn't love Anthrax? I do believe this is the original lineup. On Megaforce Worldwide. Original inner sleeve. Just a great record. Great, great record. Bobby Goldsboro, Today. Man, doesn't that guy fright? Never been a fan of this type of sleeve, though. It's on the United Artists label. If you don't know Bobby Goldsboro, he originally became famous with his song Honey. Still Sealed, The Masqueraders, Love Anonymous. What a killer album. Still Sealed. Little Big Towns, Tornado from 2012. Oh. Pretty nice little gatefold on the new Capitol label. Now, here's where the K-tel start. So, Jeff, there's at least 10 or 12, I think, maybe less. So get a beer or sit back. Check it out, brother. This is K-tel TU-2430. This is from 1976, Blockbuster. 20 originals with original stars. That's the track listing if you want to check that out. A 2-record set, Pure Gold Collection. And what a lineup is on this. This has got Linda Ronstadt, Daryl Hall and John Oates, ABBA, England, Dan and John Ford Coley, Al Stewart, Alice Cooper, Hart. I mean, David Ruff and the OJs, War, Marvin Gaye, Firefall. Walter Murphy and the Big Apple Band, A Fifth of Beethoven. Billy Ocean, Atlantic Rhythm Section, David Soul. Cliff Richard, Devil Woman. Great set. Great set. And it is a gatefold. My Kind of Country, Still Sealed, on K-tel from 1978. This is a great lineup, too. If you're a country fan, you'll recognize a lot of these songs. This is a Ronco Supersonic Original Stars Original Hits. This has got Earth, Wind, and Fire, Blondie, Ambrosia, Toto, Dr. Hook, Charlie Daniels, Double Down Georgia, The Babies, Cars, Exile, Kiss You All Over. Who doesn't remember that song? The Rock album by K-tel. This is awesome, from 1980. It's got ELO, Foreigner, Eddie Money, Blue Oyster Cult, Cheap Trick, Robert Palmer, Styx, Boston, Jethro Tull, Journey, Kansas, Toto. I mean, what a great album. This is on the 80s K-tel label. Images, the soft magic of today's rock from 1980. This is more like Dil Sedaka, The Manhattans, Andy Gibb, Rita Coolidge, Captain Tennille, Pure Prairie League, Eddie Rabbit, Cool and the Gang, Photograph. If you can see that, you probably can't see it very well, the color. Sound Waves, Today's Top Hits and Stars by K-tel International. This has got Diana Ross, Jermaine Jackson, I Want to Be Your Lover by Prince, I Was Made for Loving You, Kiss, You Better Run, Pat Benatar, Air Supply. Just what a great album this is. If you can see that. K-tel Songbird. This is from 1981. Air Supply, Paco, Don McLean's Crying, Leo Sayer, Johnny Lee, ABBA, Terry Gibbs, Somebody's Knocking. This is the 80s label too of yeah. Country duos on K-tel. This has got some pretty good early 80s stuff. This is from 83, I believe. Yeah. Nope, 81. You know, Willie Nelson, Leon Russell, Heartbreak Hotel, Mo Bandy and Joe Stampley, Holding the Bag, and Just a Good Old Boys. Two-Story House by George Jones and Tammy Wynette. My World Begins and Ends with You, Dave and Sugar. I mean, Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn, It's True Love. Johnny Cash and George Jones, I'll Say It's True. This is also, I believe, the 80s label, yeah. Super Country 83. This is also K-tel. This is John Anderson, the Bellamy Brothers, Redneck Girl, Dixie on My Mind, Hank Williams Jr. No, I don't know if anybody would really know a lot of these songs. And Today's Soft Sounds, Pure Magic, K-tel. This is from 1983. This one's really cool. It's got Toto's Rosanna, Don't Let It In, Styx. Come On Eileen, Dexy's Midnight Runners, Every Breath You Take, The Police. Heartbreaker, Diane Warwick. All Right, Christopher Cross. All Time High, Rita Coolidge. So pretty cool. Pretty good album. Another one I do believe is on the K-tel. This has got a really cool inner sleeve too, advertising other K-tel records. All right, that was it for the vinyl. And here comes the cassettes. I got a couple of updates on Elvis. I showed a whole set of these. I had the Romantic Volume 2 or Tape 2. This is Tape 1, so I got that. And I got the Gospel Tape 2. I got 3 cassette singles. Genesis, No Son of Mine. Have You Seen Her by MC Hammer. And Vanilla Ice, Funky Music. And we'll just start with the cassettes. I got the soundtrack to Next of Kin. This was really cool. I played this out last night out in my shop. This is early Hall & Oates. The album is called Provider, but basically it's just a compilation of Hall & Oates from 69 to before they became famous Hall & Oates. And, you know, there's a lot of like Jim Croce-esque kind of songs on here, and it's really, really good. George Michael, Listen Without Prejudice. Lenny Kravitz, Are You Gonna Go My Way? Shenandoah's Greatest Hits. Found some pretty decent country, some really cool rockabilly, some cool 80s stuff. Here's one I've never seen before. This is I believe it's from Germany. It's on Scotty Brothers, but it is Survivor, the very best of Survivor. I love Survivor. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by Elton John. Crowded House. Temple of Low Men. I played this last night too. I'm a humongous fan of Crowded House. They're one of my favorite bands of the 80s. Right up along there with Culture Club and Tears for Fears. This is the Beach Boys' greatest hits from 61 to 63. And David Lee Roth, Skyscraper. Not a big David Lee Roth fan, but there's 25 cents. Hooked by Great White. Great album. Synchronicity by The Police. This is a chromium tape. Really, really sounds good. Bryan Adams, Into the Fire. Eric Clapton, August. It's my first Eric Clapton I have on cassette. I like to get timepieces. I like to get timepieces on everything. I like to get a lot of his albums. It's just I don't see them around here where they're just not trashed. And, every time I see a Slow Hand album, the white on it is just really yellowed and faded and scarred up. So I really pass on his stuff around here. Connie Francis, Sentimental Favorites. There you go, Jordan. Figured you'd like to see that. Really happy to get this, Both Sides by Phil Collins. I don't have that on any media. Ned Miller, From a Jack to a King on the Sun label, still sealed. The Best of Joe's Son, still sealed. Adam Ant, Wonderful. This is an advance copy. I haven't listened to that yet. A still sealed Carl Perkins, Volume 1. We're almost done with the cassettes. And Too Legit to Quit, MC Hammer. I believe this is Celine Dion's first album, Unison. Top Gun soundtrack. Rock and Roll Party, 24 Rock and Roll Sensations by Carl Perkins. Yes, I do love Carl Perkins. Babyface, The Day. Really happy to find this. Damn Yankees, and it's in really good shape. Here's the last bit of cassettes. Jethro Tull, Benefit. Genesis Live, The Way We Walk. Aerosmith, Done with Mirrors. Genesis, Invisible Touch. The Bobby Darin Story, Mac the Knife. And Earth, Wind, and Fire, Millennium. This is a reprise cassette. Love those blue reprise cassettes. I don't know why. Well, that is everything. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure enjoyed finding that stuff. And hey, Jeff, hit me up. Let me know what you think of those K-tels. I mean, still, I'm nowhere close to your collection, but hey, that was just cool walking in and seeing all those. I very rarely see them where they're in good condition, but those are all in great shape, and I'm going to be probably playing them all night tonight. I don't have to be in work till 5 tomorrow, so I'm probably going to be playing a lot tonight. So, hey, have a good night, VC. Talk to you later.